Hi, I'm Ilya Marchenko.
I'm Denis Kudla.
I'm Evgeny Donskoy.
I'm Henry Laaksonen.
I'm Peter Torebko, and you're listening to the Game to Love podcast.
Hey, how's it going?
Twice in one day, Ben.
I know, we're here, and we're here for Rafael Nadal's return. And Rafael Nadal return against another Spaniard. Hence, I put up the Spanish flag. Hopefully it stays up for the duration. It might fall down, you never know.
I'm so dumb. When I first saw it, I thought, why is he cheering on Rafa so hard? Then I realised they're both Spanish.
But yeah, the match is just starting right now, this second. So let's just get into it. And yeah, do you want to put the score up, JG?
Yeah, sure. Just Ace Abbey. Sorry, it's not the actual match, but we've got it's like a live watch along. We were unable to show the match for like streaming reasons. Let me see if I just get this up. There we go. Nice one, Ben. So, mate, this is exciting. I can't believe it. Seeing Rafa back on the clay again. It's been a while, isn't it?
I know. It's going to be interesting to see how he performs as well.
So far, so good. Got the first point. But he looks good. He looks in the zone. He looks like the Rafa was expecting to see. It's just crazy. It's been like 6 months, I believe, since he was last stepped foot on court. And that was hard courts up in Acapulco. Obviously, he did brilliant then, won that tournament. But this is a complete different thing. Obviously, he's been in lockdown. Don't think he's been playing much tennis based off what he's been saying. So this is going to be super interesting to see how he fares.
Yeah, he started all right.
Yeah, it looks like
2 points
to his usual self.
Just how you want to start your return.
Yeah, come on, it's Rafael Nadal. It's Rafael Nadal. He should be fine, right?
Decent. So Rafa, serving at 30 love at the moment.
So what's your score prediction then, Ben? What do you think? Can you hear me, Ben?
40 love. Not still. Is he going to start his comeback with a game to love?
Mate, I don't think you can hear me, Ben. Is it working now, your sound, Ben?
Oh, it's a great passing shot by Carreno Busta.
So anyway, I don't think Ben can hear me. Let me know, guys. Can you hear me in the chat?
40-15.
Okay, they can hear me. Nice. How you doing, guys? Good to see you here. How you doing, Lam? I think Ben's just having a few technical issues. Usually me having the issues, so he'll be joining us shortly. How you doing, Vance? Good to see you. Unfortunately, we can't show the match, but you can watch it on, I don't know if you've got a Tennis TV account. If not, you can do it from any gambling account if you've got them, or there's loads of streams on the internet as well. Can you hear me now, Ben?
Yeah, sorry. I don't know. Something went wrong with my audio then for a second. Just a bit of
right.
technical problems in these live streams, isn't it? It's always difficult to get it working perfectly. I'll just get the score back up for you again.
Yeah, for sure.
For that.
Utam says, what is the chance Nadal winning the French Open this year? I think it's super high, I'll be honest. He's my favourite to win it. I think the world of tennis expects him to win. But it's weird. It's a weird time, man. I'm not sure if this is. We don't know what's going to happen, really. I think the focus now is on Rome. Obviously, he's favourite for that. I think but Djokovic looked pretty impressive today, so it's not going to be easy.
What's going on here? He won 3 points in a row, and now he's just lost the next 3 points. Carreno Busta's getting back into this match.
Yeah.
Well, don't forget, Carreno Busta's just coming off the back of a US Open semi-final.
Yeah, he's in some of the best form he's had. So
yeah, and couldn't ask for a much tougher opening match, really, Rafa. Really, unless you're going up against someone like Djokovic or someone like that. But he's never going to be in the same end of the draw.
And there's that break point, Carreno Busta. He's managed to claw back. Is that 5 points in a row?
Yeah, 5 points in a row for Carreno Busta, and Nadal's return is looking like a possible break of serve now against him. What? Are we going to see the true fighting Rafa of old here?
Yeah, Rafa's a goat, man. He should be okay.
Wide, and yeah,
it was a good serve. Put him under pressure, didn't he?
Still knows how to hold from a break point.
Pedro asks, if not Rafa, team's going to win the French Open. Well, he's definitely looking in form, isn't he, after that US Open? Let's see how he fares. Obviously, there's going to be some big dogs playing in this. The team was quite fortunate the fact that Djokovic did get defaulted in the US Open. Because I think the way he played in the final, if that was against the Djokovic, he wouldn't have come out on top and won that final.
No, exactly. Well, I was serving at juice here. They're hitting it down the middle a bit here.
Oh, it's nice.
Still going down the middle. Nadal's pushing him back deeper. Great inside-out forehand by Rafa. And now he's got advantage. He's being made to work hard for this first game back. Really hard.
Yeah.
His Spanish Davis Cup compatriot is giving him a torrid time. There's probably some interesting Spanish lingo being thrown around before this. And we're probably going to see a lot of vamos if there's some good shots. Yeah, Lamb in the chat there. See Lamb he's seeing the Spanish flag.
He's loving it, Ben.
Thanks for acknowledging.
It's long. And there with that, Nadal holds. A bit erratic there from Busta towards the end of that. He sort of worked himself back into the game and then just, made a few unforced errors.
Yeah.
But no, Rafa seems quite calm, composed, in the zone as always. But what do you expect? Like, we was always going to expect this. It's just good finally to see him back playing tennis. I'm sure a lot of you agree.
Yeah.
I don't know. Did you catch much of the Djokovic match? Obviously, we was doing an actual podcast at the time. But did you catch any of the highlights?
I haven't had a chance yet. No, and I haven't got to see. I assume it was fairly comfortable.
Yeah. No, Djokovic did look strong, man, and I think these the courts do kind of favour him quite a bit. They just seem so slow, and I think a Djokovic could really do well in this tournament.
You got some sirens going on your end there, or is that my end?
I can't hear anything.
Oh. Maybe that's just in the actual tournament. Sorry, probably in Rome.
It makes sense.
Yeah, it would. Right, here we go. Carreno Busta serving his first service game of the match.
Let's see what Rafa's made of here.
Servicio Carreno Busta.
Yeah, mate, we expect some Spanish. You got the Spanish flag. You can't show the Spanish flag and not speak Spanish.
Oh, it's a good serve. 1-2 punch there from Carreno Busta. Hits it deep into the Nadal forehand side. And Nadal didn't even move there.
Yeah, and just on what you say, Jordan, Dimitrov, he looked ridiculously good earlier on.
God.
He cruised through Nishioka. Remember, Nishioka's just knocked out Kecmanovic, who's in some really good form as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, like Ben was about to say, he should have been bageled in that final set.
Twice.
Yeah,
no, he was bageled in the. He was bageled in the final. I think he should have been bageled in the first one. It was.
Yeah, he should have had a double bagel, but
yeah.
Dimitrov did look ridiculously good, didn't he?
Yeah, break points in the one game that Nishioka even won. So
it'd be interesting to see how like an informed Dimitrov would fare against Nadal right now.
Well, this is what I mean.
Because obviously, for me, Dimitrov is like a level above Busta. I don't want to be too harsh, but I think he is generally the better player, and.
Yeah, I would agree with
that. So
it'd
be a lot more of a test than this one. And it looks like this has already been quite an even affair so far. But Rafa's not really found his rhythm, has he?
No, not yet.
It's a nice serve by Busta again. He's getting quite a few of his first serves in.
Oh, Rafa's done well.
Oh, there we go.
Out wide, Busta into the net. And 30-15. First point against serve there.
Very attacking from Nadal there.
It's good to see. We need to see stuff like that.
Yeah, for sure. So, mate, what do you think then? Do you reckon Nadal will get this done in 2, or what's your prediction?
Well, it's hard to say. I would say that I would go with that because that's the most likely thing to happen. But first game back, isn't it? That's why we're covering it. It's so interesting to see what sort of Nadal we're going to get.
Yeah, that was unlucky there from Busta. He had the whole court to go into, and he kind of overdid it slightly. Tried to nick the line, ended up going long. It's 30-all, and this is an opportunity for Nadal.
Apologies, there's some like motor racing going on outside my window.
It's okay.
It's a bit warm today, so I kept the window open.
Mate, I'm glad it's me. It's you having all these problems for a change. It's usually me.
They're hitting it down the middle. Big top spin here. Now they're going cross court. We're going backhand to Nadal's forehand. Now Nadal's backhand down the middle. Backhand to backhand at the moment. Now they're going cross court. Nadal with that big whip forehand. He's whipping that closer to the serve line. Now he's out to his backhand. Oh, he's pushed Busta really wide there.
Yeah, this is incredible play.
And a great drop shot by Nadal. Busta's just got there, but it's long.
Yeah, what play by Nadal there. That's definitely the best point of the match. He was pushing him all over the court there. Busta had no answers, really. He was just trying to remain in the rally. That backhand there was incredible. Pushed him all the way out, then moved him to the other side. Then one of the best drop shots I've seen. And yeah, no chance.
Yeah.
Well played, Rafa.
Enough break point. First break point for Rafa on his comeback.
Well, they've both not served great, have they? They both had break points against them.
Oh, missed the first serve there. There we go. Second serve's in. Rafa's run around the backhand. They're playing it down the middle at the moment. Big looping top spin from Rafa. And it's long by Rafa.
Yeah, well played, Busta. So Sumner's in the chat.
Hey,
how you doing?
Back again.
The only 3 people that can win the French Open are Novak, Rafa, and Thiem. Yeah, I think most people would agree with you there. Maybe we'll see a young gun do it though, like a Massetti or something. Maybe a bit too soon.
We can only hope. So, advantage Carreno Busta here. Both games so far have gone to juice, so it's not been the most confident start for either player, really.
Yeah.
First serve in. Rafa's got that back really deep, and now he's firing it. They're going backhand to forehand.
Oh, it's good forehand there.
Yeah, Nadal on the stretch. Now he's whipping it. And now, it's down the middle again. He's playing it to Nadal's forehand. He's got a really strong whip on that forehand, and he's forced him into the net there.
Ooh, I feel like, mate, this is going to be a long 3-set match. Best of 3.
Every juice. Just depends how long Carreno Busta can keep up that intensity.
Yeah. Got a question come in. Where do you think Zverev can reach at Roland Garros? It's a good question.
That is a very good question. Zverev, not the most prolific on the clay courts, is he?
No, but I think the best way to answer that is after we've seen the draw. Let's see who he comes up against. I feel like some real clay specialist could find him out early rounds, and that would be the big concern for him. But you never know. He's obviously been in some brilliant form of late, just reached his first slam final. I don't think he'd be too downhearted as well from that. Like Tsitsipas today, we saw that. He looks like a man short of confidence, big time. I don't think Zverev will have that issue, even though he's just lost the final. I think he'll be quite happy that the way he played in the tournament. He was pleasantly surprised. Tsitsipas, on the other hand, looks like a man lacking confidence, big time. I don't know if you got to catch the game earlier, Ben. I think he hit like 58 unforced errors. Did not look good at all. Yeah, Sinner was playing some good stuff, but I was surprised he even took a set, to be fair. He didn't
Yeah,
even
that's
deserve
what I was going to say. Yeah, surprising. Like Sinner had every player goes through a little dip of form during any match, and he just came out. He was 4-0 up in that second set. Next thing, I looked away after the end of the set, and then I looked back, and it was nearly over. So sad to see, really, for Tsitsipas. Hopefully, he comes back to better form in the French Open.
Yeah, and one thing, Ben, I think you might have forgot when you're talking about Zverev that he has 2 Masters already on clay, Rome and Madrid.
Yeah, I did. Those ones always get overlooked, don't you? You see his all of his work that he does on hard court and how well he plays there. I just get the feeling that his serve he's been too reliant on in that whole US Open, and I don't think he can rely on that so much on the clay. And I don't think the rest of his game is going to back it up as much. That's the only reason I'd fear him on the clay at the moment.
Well, I'm not sure what the surface is going to be like in comparison to Rome, but Rome right now, the serve's kind of been like, it's kind of irrelevant. It's an irrelevant part of the game. Have you not noticed the way it's holding up so much? It looks like there's been so many shots where you'd think usually that would be a winner, and players are able to retrieve it with relative ease. And I feel like the pace of the courts is really affecting people like the big servers. And it's not really, if your game relies solely on your serve, you're going to struggle, I think.
Yeah, definitely. So we've got currently an amazing winner down the line from Rafa. He's made it 30 love on his own serve. Well, that's more like the shot.
Mate, that's amazing. That's literally why we've tuned in for shots like that. That will definitely be making the highlight reel.
Is it just me, or is it Rafa look like he's been out in the sun for quite the whole of lockdown?
Yeah, he
does.
Don't
know. He looks very,
he's always
very
tan,
brown,
though, isn't he, Rafa?
Yeah, but super tan.
Julian, unfortunately, we can't show the match. Otherwise, we would love to. But you can watch it on different platforms. I think some of the betting ones, or if you've got Tennis TV. Sorry about that. I'm going to have to stop answering these questions after a while.
Carreno Busta went to attack the second serve of Nadal there, and it would have been a great winner if it hadn't have gone just wide.
Yeah.
So, 40 love for Nadal on his second service game. And could we be seeing our first Game to Love here on the Game to Love Live?
You got your beer ready, Ben?
Mate, I just finished the beer. I'm on a cider now. Got some pretty strong ones. Oh, and there you go. Game to Love.
Game to Love. Cheers. But one thing I can say there, it was a bit. I don't think that was that good from Rafa. His second serve looked a bit poor. I feel like a better player would have put him under pressure there.
Easy to attack. I think that's why Busta was going for it.
Yeah. He definitely reeled him in a bit, didn't he? But Busta, come on, he needs to do a lot better than that.
Yeah, definitely. But here we are.
Vamos Rafa. We've got our first Vamos Rafa of the night. We'll have to keep a count of how many Vamos Rafas we get. Hopefully a few.
And see how
I'm
many
quite a big Rafa fan, so I'm so happy to see him back, playing well.
Oh, for sure.
And, I don't want to get too ahead of myself, but so far, so good.
Yeah, I mean, if you're watching, and feel free to just jump in the live chat and just send us any questions that you've got. We always love reading out your comments and answering your questions. So just let us know where you're watching from and what time it is you're watching at the moment. I mean, at the moment we're in London in the UK, and it's 6:30 in the evening. So a little bit nicer on the time schedule for us on this tournament.
Mate, it's been hard to adapt, do you not think? Going straight from the US Open over to Europe, in Italy now. And then obviously we've got French Open after this. Yeah. But it's much nicer, isn't it? These European tournaments suit us well.
Yeah, I agree.
God, man, Rafa's up quick, isn't he? Jogging over to his spot.
It's crazy that we don't really get clay court tennis in UK either. We are only predominantly hard court or grass court.
Mate, have you seen the weather?
Well, exactly. That's what I mean. It's just
how can you have clay courts in England? It rains every other day.
Well, you say the same about grass courts, though.
True, but grass needs rain to grow and to keep
it
nice. You need like a certain amount of water.
And it happens for about 2 months a year, the grass court season. It's all right. Busta's on serve again. They're hitting it down the middle here. Power topspin. Into Nadal's forehand. He's done a very sneaky forehand there. And he's keeping it within the service line at the moment. And again, very heavy topspin. And then he's whipped it to Carreno Busta's. Carreno Busta's forehand. And then Carreno Busta
brilliant shot.
Cross court there. Caught Rafa all the way over the other side. And he couldn't make it over the net and that return.
We're getting a lot of love for Sasha in the comments. Everyone talking about Sasha. I really think he can make it to a Roland Garros if Djokovic gets defaulted. Mate, I think I could get there if he got defaulted and I played him.
Oh, God. Let's hope that nothing like this ever happens.
Well, did you see what Djokovic said afterwards recently? He come out and said, I can't assure you that this won't happen again, this incident.
Why?
Yeah, but I understand why. It makes sense. He didn't intentionally mean to hit that lady, did he?
Yeah, but he didn't have to hit behind him. He can just stop doing that. And then
mate, how many players do that? I feel like, I've said this already, I feel like he does do it a little bit more than others. And he needs to definitely control that. But, mate, it wouldn't surprise me if it does happen again.
Great winner here from Nadal. And they were going slice for slice. And until Nadal injected the pace with a cross-court backhand with that. That was a really, really top shot. Just give him an inch, and then he'll finish it off. And
yeah, I've got a question for you here, Ben. This is definitely up your street. It's about the grass courts. Speaking of grass courts, do you think there should be a Masters event on grass? If so, which tournament?
Which tournament?
Yeah,
I definitely think that there should be a Masters. How come there isn't a Masters event on grass?
Yeah, it's bizarre. I think there should be one. I think they should just design a new one for it.
Well, why not? I mean,
have one in London.
Where would you have it? I mean, we have Queen's, but that's not a Masters event. We've used that same place, and
yeah, but Queen's is too close to Wimbledon, isn't it?
Well, it's London, but where else would you hold a grass court tournament really in England?
Yeah,
I don't know. There's obviously they've got other places. You've got Eastbourne. You could do it down there, but you want a proper.
You could do one in Germany, maybe.
Yeah, you could do one in Germany. Yeah, you got the Halle as well. That's a very
Halle, yeah.
Yeah, that's a very well respected tournament that Federer normally plays before he plays Wimbledon every year. Queensland, yeah. If you think if there's some good stadiums over there or good, well, they've got to have the infrastructure already there just for these tournaments. I think
it's just crazy that they don't have one though. I don't understand it.
I think a lot of the players
they don't really rate grass, do they?
No, they dislike it. A lot of players dislike it.
Yeah, I don't know. I think a lot of players do like it, mate. You look at the greats of the game, notably Federer, Djokovic. You'd argue it's probably their favourite surface.
Yeah, but the majority of the tour just probably it's only a few weeks a year, and they probably just think, just.
Mate, look how successful Wimbledon is. It's one of the greatest Grand Slams, arguably the greatest.
Well, for us, it's probably the greatest. But we're a bit biased. We've grown up with it, and it's just been sort of on our doorstep a little bit, and it's just one of those.
We've been spoiled, kind of, haven't we? Having Wimbledon all these years, so close to us as well.
Yeah, for sure. We've got Carreno Busta serving for his game here. Is it 2-1?
He's going to have to do a second serve here, though.
Yeah.
That was wild, first one.
Big bounce to Looper there. Big return there from Nadal. He's gone inside out. It's too central at the moment.
Very neutral, isn't it?
They've gone with the drop shot here, and Nadal's put it down the line.
That was a poor drop shot.
Oh yeah, and he couldn't get to that finish.
That was really poor drop shot.
Yeah. So now we're at deuce.
Yeah, Lars, that's a good question. I was looking at the same thing just a second ago. It does seem like he's got a different racket. There's purple on it. I'm not sure what it is. It's still the Babolat. But, yeah, it's got some purple on it. It's quite cool, actually. Quite like it.
And Ashish Buri, will the ATP God, I can't get my words out. Will the ATP finals be played? I always have trouble with the word ATP, don't I? I don't know why.
Yeah, you always struggle. And with that, breakpoint Nadal.
Yeah, here we go.
Brilliant return by Rafa, and he just pushed Busta back. He didn't have really many answers, and I think he wasn't expecting it to come back so quick. But you should do when you've got Rafael Nadal standing the other side of the net.
Well, that's it. And he's only
I don't know why you're so surprised.
He's warming up right now. This is just a Rafa at probably 30%, I'd say, at the moment.
It's not been that exciting. We've only seen that 1 point, really, of any note, really.
I wouldn't even say Rafa's even done anything spectacular at all yet.
I don't know. That 1 point was pretty cool.
One shot down the line that was a great winner. Right, they're going backhand for backhand at the moment, down the middle. Oh, they're going down. Oh, Rafa's whipped it the other side. And a great... What was it in?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, brilliant.
Yeah, great shot.
Rafa breaks. First break, 3-1 up. And that'll do his confidence the world of good. I feel like now we can play with a bit more freedom, a little room for error. So maybe he's going to be going for them bigger shots. And that's the Nadal we want to see for sure.
Vance has just said apparently it's just a paint job for the Roland Garros edition. It's on the Tennis Warehouse.
Ah, cool. Cheers for that, mate. I'll put it up there for people to see. It's very cool, I must admit.
Yeah, definitely.
I think I bought my racket on the Tennis Warehouse. Maybe that's where I got mine from. You put in all your details, Ben. It's quite good. You put in it's about your game style and the way you play.
Yeah.
Your height, everything. You put all your information in how many what level you are, whether you like top spin and stuff like that, and they'll select the racket made for you. I think because of my love for Nadal, I think I described Nadal rather than myself because they offered me this racket and I'm not sure why they gave it to me.
It's a left-handed one, is it? Oh, that's a really wide serve from Rafa there. It was about a meter out.
Here we go. He's doing his little trademark scruff of the line.
Yeah, he's doing this, pushing it all behind the ears.
He's doing all the stuff, man. I love Rafa Nadal.
There we go. Second serve's in. There he's going cross
short from Busta there.
They're playing it cross court. It's always interesting when you've got a lefty versus a righty. Oh, it's a great backhand cross court from Busta. And again, Rafa's answered it with interest. And
that's out.
Long from Busta. It's always interesting when you see a left-handed player versus a right-handed player. When you get the forehand to backhand, normally he'd be powering it to the other person's backhand, but it's actually sort of like more of a power shot for Nadal when he did that, and he suffered the consequence.
The thing is, though, you can tell Busta's played against Nadal so many times. The way he's playing is quite tactical at the moment. I feel like Nadal's not really had it on his forehand very much at all. He's been pushing it onto his backhand basically every point.
Yeah.
Which I feel like you have to do against Rafa, especially on clay. Otherwise, you don't have a chance. He just creates so many angles that aren't even there.
It's not really... No, the first serve's not really going yet for Nadal, is it? Not. It's mainly second serves flying in. There you go. The second serve's in. And then he just gets the rally going. Big, long forehands out to this Carreno Busta backhand. Oh, he's gone far too hard on that one. Miles long from Rafa there, and with 30 all.
I'm surprised he went down the line there. I felt like that court was all opened up. He should have gone across court there. Bizarre decision from him.
Yeah. He opened up the court so wide. Yeah,
he opened up the court so well, and he went the wrong way. And the funny thing is, Busta was standing the side he went.
Vance asking, what do you guys think of touch tennis? Marcus Willis tried it.
I'm not sure what touch tennis is. Is that stuff what's indoors?
Yeah, I'm not familiar.
I'm not familiar with touch tennis.
Yeah.
I've heard of it. This is an interesting question, though. Want to see one Martin Del Potro soon? Oh, for me too, mate. He's by far one of my favourite players. I'd put him in my top 5. It'd be brilliant to see him back. I feel so sorry for him. He's had so many injuries, and it's really affected his game and his livelihood, I guess. But
yeah,
I think for the world of tennis, it'll be an amazing day when he returns.
So, net cord there on the return from Carreno Busta. Didn't make it over the net, though. So, 40-15, we find ourselves with Rafael Nadal serving for 4-1.
Yeah, pretty comfortable. I think, like you said, Nadal's only played at probably like 30% so far.
Yeah,
I don't know. Maybe that's generous. I don't know. It's just not really come out of second gear at all. He's pushed it maybe 1 or 2 points, but it's all been relatively passive so far.
It's good second
And
serve.
he's been in control. That was a brilliant second serve.
Yeah, easy shot down the line after the return from.
Nadal looks very comfortable, doesn't he? I'm surprised how much he's sweating though.
It's because probably all this tanning he's been doing. I reckon he's probably irradiating quite a lot of heat.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just a bit scary though, isn't it? This Rafa playing what is probably about 25%, 30%, and now he's being well in control of this match against.
Yeah, and beating a Busta who just reached the semi-final of a slam.
That's why I mean, you just makes you wonder if Rafa had have just decided to make the journey over to like America.
Do you wonder if he regrets it?
I don't think he does, because there would have been so much. I think he took a stance very early on regarding it, and he wanted to be one of the people. Djokovic had all of his stuff going on with the Adria Tour and was very much on the negative side of all the press. Nadal took his stance early to probably look more positive, and just goes to show that he values his image in the world of tennis. And
yeah, but do you think he put his image before his career?
I don't know, but he's probably put, because the tournaments are so close together, don't forget as well, he probably just valued probably winning French Open over attempting to win US Open and French Open. There was probably a better chance.
There's no certainty that he will win the French Open now, because Djokovic is going to be playing in it for sure.
Yeah, but he's probably just
you wouldn't put it past him, especially now that he got defaulted. That could be a blessing in disguise for Djokovic.
I think he's just assuming no one can take him on his best day on clay. I think
just quickly going to the comments. Vance agrees with you about Queens. He reckons that should be upgraded to a Masters event.
Yeah, for sure. I think so. I think it should definitely. We should be having some Masters on grass. We can get down some. Have it in England. Great finishing inside out forehand there by Rafa. Yeah, it seems weird, doesn't it? I think it's more noticeable that there's no crowd when Rafa's playing than any other player I've watched so far.
Mate, I agree. I've been looking at the stands. I think it's because it's centre court, isn't it? And you've got like the higher stands with the seats going up, and it's just so sad to see no one there.
It's just
that would be absolutely packed right now as well.
It would be rocking. You know, he would.
There wouldn't be one free seat.
He would feed off of that, and that's why it's quite interesting, because the French Open actually has fans at it, so we're gonna see some actual realistic crowd noise for the first time in a long time at a tournament that is Rafa's bread and butter.
Yeah, and with that, it's Love 30 as well.
Because at the moment, do you think you'd even see him give a full-on fist pump? I don't think he'd even bother.
He did like a semi one just now.
Yeah, but I don't think you'll get the proper when he bends his knees and goes proper fist pump. I'm not sure you'd even get that right now.
Here we go with 3 break points now. That was awful by Busta. He was he could have easily put it away and just went long with the shot. It just completely looked like very lazy, to be honest.
Big topspin. Busta's hit it wide. What is he up
this is terrible. I'm not even sure if it's Rafael Nadal winning, or it looks to me like it's just Busta just throwing this match away, to be honest.
Yeah, it's not looking good for Busta right now. He looks like he wants to be at home. He looks like he wants an early shower. And there was Nick Kyrgios saying Pablo Carreno wouldn't even be in the top 50 if it was if there was no clay court or something, wasn't it? Yeah.
Wait, who said that?
It was Kyrgios said.
Oh, sorry, I thought you was reading in the comments. Yeah, no. He was saying that without the clay courts, Busta would not be in the top 50. Mate, he's not looking great on the clay courts, tell you. Without the hard courts, he wouldn't be on the top 50.
No.
But no, this is just complete domination so far. Busta does not look like he wants to be there, to be honest.
No, definitely.
Also, Jordan stated, we just missed that. That was a game to love. He didn't have a drink.
Apologies. Yeah, it was a break though. That's why we missed it, and we were talking too much. Apologies. Game to love. Got quite a nice one, yeah. Vintage cider.
All right. You're drinking a lot of your ciders now, aren't you?
7.3%. This one. Quite a strong one. It's a nice one. Nadal serving, still struggling to get that first serving though.
His second serve's actually been pretty impressive, aside from that one, which was just awful. So 34 minutes played, 5-1 up. Rafa looks in complete control. 15 love on serve. He's had a bit of a funny second serve, made up for it there though. And I think that was just long, was it? Was it in?
It was in. It was just a really one of those really cheeky slices where it just cut so fine that it just skimmed off the surface. I like that. Oh
yeah, brilliant. Yeah, he really come down on it, didn't he? That slice. The ball hardly bounced. It just sort of run along the floor.
Yeah, it's a P roller. Right, 30 love, 2 points away. Bouncing the ball for the 20th time.
Here we go. We've had another Vamos. Well, that's our second Vamos count.
Yeah, we're good. We should have a Vamos counter up.
Yeah, that's what we should do. When Rafa plays, we'll have a Vamos Rafa counter. But I don't know how we're going to do that. We've got to go Rafa as well. There's a lot of Rafa fans in here right now.
Oh, it's an ace, finally.
And he's looking good. It looks like he's going to breadstick him in the first set here. And this could be over very quick, this stream. It wouldn't surprise me if we don't even get to the hour mark with the way this is going. Yeah, this pandemic, like Vance has said, has not made any impact on Rafael Nadal whatsoever so far.
Another ace. Well, now look at that. And there's that
Rafa's
another game to love.
Aces on the clay. So
game to love again.
There's another game to love, Ben. I might have to get another beer at this rate.
I know. That's the first set gone. And
breadstick.
Is a baguette. 13 out of the exactly right, Lars. 13 out of the last 15 points was Rafa, and it was very strong.
Yeah,
I think that was even at 30 love. So I think it was 15 out of the last 17. Now,
the thing is, he's not like I don't want to Rafa's not been that great. He's just not done it. He's not had to do anything. He's just so much more in front of Carreno Busta. It's kind of embarrassing. Like the golfing class here is just so evident. And Rafa's just played at 20-30%, just doing whatever he has to, winning the points. And he just won the first set 6-1. This is really impressive stuff there. And I don't know if you can see the stats there, Ben. Do you want to read some of them out? Mine's a bit small.
They're flicking around too quick, to be honest. But the shots between under 5 shots and 5 to 9 shots, Rafa's dominating. He's had 14 of the winning points there on under 5 and 12 on the 5 to 9, which is much more than Carreno Busta.
Dominant display, isn't it?
It's just, I don't know. We didn't expect anything else, really. But he doesn't look like he's even playing at any sort of level yet. And that's why it's scary. And that's why we gave our picks.
The way this started, it started off with a break point against Nadal, and we was fearing the worst at that point. But I think Vance certainly changed that around, isn't it?
I think Vance is right in the comments. I think Buster's forgot to change his hardcourt shoes. Yeah, definitely agree with that one. I don't know what's going on with it at the moment. Maybe he could be tired, though. He did just get to the semi-finals of a slam that did finish only, not long ago, about 4 days or 5 days ago, he was playing tennis. So yeah, Rafa's well rested.
And that's a brilliant statistic by Lars, what sort of illustrates the dominance, really, in this match. Out of the 45 points, 31 of them, Nadal's won already. So yeah, he's pretty dominant so far. He's won 2/3 of the points. And Buster's just been a passenger, really. I think he's waiting for it to get over. Guilherme wants it over already. He fancies 6-1, 6-0. And he loves his tennis. That's good to hear. We love tennis too. So you're in the right place.
Well, Buster doesn't look too enthused to start this second set, to be honest. Here we go.
Let's see. He might surprise us.
He might do. Oh, it's a Amazing return by Rafa. They're so deep. It literally on the baseline, and then he framed it. I don't know. I don't think the ball's even come down yet.
To be fair, we saw Busta against, who was it? Was it Shapovalov, who he beat in the quarterfinals? And he lost that fourth set 6-0, didn't he? Is that right?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah,
and we thought he was down and out then, and he come back and won the fifth set 6-3, and that was against Shapovalov. So he's shown that signs of being completely dead and out of matches before, and had a remarkable recovery. But for me, I feel like this is slightly different playing Rafael Nadal. But with that, he made a good serve to make it 15-0. So
there's an interesting statistic there that they showed up, which was second serve, I think, returns in. And for Rafa, 100% of Carreno Busta's second serves he's got in, whereas Carreno Busta 65%, I think it said.
Yeah.
So if you're getting all of his second serves back in, you're always in the rally. You've always got a chance. And here we go, 15-30.
It's an early opportunity already.
I know it's not looking. It's a good serve out wide there. Oh, he's hitting him so deep. Oh, he's hit the net cord and it's gone wide. He's unlucky there, Rafa.
But he's just all Rafa, isn't it? He's pushing him back on every single serve. He takes the dominance with his return. He's able to take the point really into his control.
So
and then from there, it's whether if he makes a mistake. That's the only way Busta's making any points at the moment.
That return is so perfectly long. He hits it so deep, just to where he's just served. And he's already stepped in on the serve, so he had to back step straight away, and you're already on the back foot then. You're already playing a negative shot, which gives him another opportunity. And there you go. Look, another one. It looks same thing, but a great shot there by Busta.
He made up for it there, but that was a ridiculous
now, inside out
from Rafa.
Forehand now by Rafa. He's running around the backhand. Oh, and he's finished it down the line. You just didn't know which side he was going to go then, did
you? Too good.
He's got break point now.
We're watching someone in his natural habitat here. This guy was born on clay. He's won more Masters games on clay than anyone else, and it's evident here. This guy is just too good.
It's obscene, isn't it? Like some of the shots, like that one, you just don't know. That one, you just stand no chance. You just don't know which way he's going to go. On
with
clay,
the top spin as well, it bounced so short on the court that there's no way for Busta to even get that. Although that was a brilliant serve to save the first break point opportunity.
But juice again though on a Carreno Busta serve, and needs to hold here really. Otherwise, his head's going to be really down. I think some Jaggers thinking Zverev's going to be winning the French Open. It's an interesting selection there.
It's surprising how much Zverev love we're getting in the comments.
Yeah, there's a lot of Zverev love.
It's good to see.
Yeah, definitely. Let's support the new breed of tennis just as much as the big three. I know how much support there is. Everybody wants their favourite to be the GOAT.
Yeah, this GOAT chat's a bit silly, isn't it? It's going on and on.
Yeah.
Good defence there by Rafa.
Oh.
Busta's finally pushing a bit, but
that wide?
I think it was wayward, to be fair.
I think the linesman's going to have a look.
They're going to have a look at that. It was very close to the line. Rafa's looking at the line now.
I thought it was in, to be honest.
If it was in, it caught the outside of the line. I think they're saying it was in, to be fair.
I think it was in.
So, yeah, brilliant shot by Busta.
Good shot. Inside that forehand there, literally clips the edge of the line. Great shot. And here we go. Serving. He can hold his serve. This is important. He could do with holding this right now. It's a good serve down the tee. And he's hitting it hard. Rafa's just returning it. Oh, he's forcing Rafa nearly off the... Oh, it's an awful smash.
Right, he missed that. I thought he went in.
Yeah, no. Gosh. Rafa was struggling there. He only managed to get Busta's forehand and it looped up. And then the smash was just there. He could have just put it anywhere, just hit it in the net. And it was probably one of the easiest smashes. It wasn't even a fast ball going up, looping over him. Just a looping shot.
It's just a lapse of concentration there. Like, you can't be missing them at this level.
He framed it, didn't he? He hit the top.
Well, it didn't even. Yeah, it hit the floor, didn't it? It's like a ping pong shot.
Yeah, he hit it was a good serve there, though. Right out wide. Can he finish it? No, he's hit it with too much top spin.
Yeah, and he's neutralised the rally there, Rafa.
There you go, and there's Rafa again, the same way down the line.
Another break point opportunity. Here we go.
And he's getting in his head now, and you can see it.
Yeah. Thanks for the love, Kieran Follett. Good to see you watching. My tennis knowledge is not that great, I can assure you. I'm always learning.
And Jagger's saying, if you're still streaming in 40 minutes, I'll come back and I have my last period of online school. Well, I don't know if we'll still be here in 40 minutes. It's up to Rafael Nadal.
I don't think we will be here.
Some good play there by Busta there. He forced Rafa out wide. Rafa got it back into court, tried to make it back to the tee, but then inside out forehand by Carreno Busta just finished the point.
An interesting question I've got for you, Ben. It was kind of sparked from the chat, really, but it wasn't from an actual question. Was is Busta's only chance here Nadal getting defaulted? Just get him into a fit of rage. Try and influence him into hitting a wild ball.
He's done a good serve.
That's his only shot, really, to go through from there.
Maybe this was the answer on this point. He's done a great serve out wide, and then he attacked the net, and he got the serve volley over in 2 shots. 3 shots if you include the serve.
Yeah, much better.
But he needs more of that, maybe. Good positioning of serve, and then attack the net. No, but you see, he's allowing Rafa to dictate from the baseline. And here we go.
He's nervous, isn't he? He's too nervous.
We're in, and there you go. It's a good shot from him, and he's forced Rafa to hit it long.
Yeah, well played.
Yeah, that was good play. Sumner's right. The GOAT debate can get toxic.
Yeah, it's very toxic. To be fair, we've weighed in on the debate on many occasions, but it is a very toxic debate, that's for sure.
Well, for me and you, we don't even really like to talk about it. We love all of those players so much, but we much prefer the talk of the next GOAT debate. That is a more interesting not statistic or topic, let's say. We obviously have seen Lorenzo Musetti, who's somebody who, I stumbled across playing in a clay court tournament, I think a year ago, and his performances just were incredible. And he's just gone from strength to strength. And Alcaraz Garcia, another one. These are the players we should be focusing on right now. Everybody's so worried about who's going to get to the 25 Grand Slams between Federer and Nadal and Djokovic. I personally think someone like Alcaraz Garcia and Musetti, if no one else steps up their game, they could.
It's too early, Ben. I know what you're going to say. It's too early to say that. I would love to see it myself.
Yeah, but they're only 17 and 18. If they continue that sort of form right now, they could get to that point where if one of them wins an ATP event soon, then we could see something special coming in a Grand Slam.
Yeah.
And once you've got one, it's always the first one's the hardest. Ask Dominic Thiem.
It looks like we've got an Arsenal fan in the chat here. Aubameyang's better than Nadal.
He didn't just sign a new contract, Aubameyang.
Yeah, I think he's here because it's Wednesday, isn't it? Champions League. Arsenal fans, you don't see them much on Champions League nights anymore.
Oh, this is...
You won't catch him in here on the Tuesday. They'll be too busy watching the Europa League. But
Thursday, isn't it?
Oh yeah, Thursday. Sorry.
Rafa Nadal serves out wide, and another wide return from Carreno Busta, and before he knows it, he's going to be serving again, and he's going to be facing those.
I think Busta's just happy he's not going to get bageled in this set. To be honest.
Oh, come on.
He's got that game on the board. I think it's that much of a domination, I'll be honest.
Is that what you really go for after a US Open semi-final? Oh, well, at least I didn't get bageled by Rafa.
But it's damn his limitation at this point. I think he's accepted the loss. It's just a case of just staying in it and just making the scoreline respectable as possible.
And we got Guilherme Canero Avelino, who says tennis is much better than football.
Yeah, football's not getting much love right now.
Wow. Oh, that was so close. A net cord. It literally touched the top of the net there from Carreno Busta. And it's one of those ones, if it had gone over, it would have just rolled down the other side of the net. It didn't. It came back his way. And now we're facing 40 love. And, well, Rafael Nadal. Well, are you going to make us have another game to love on the Game to Love podcast?
Mate, I've run out of beer.
Don't worry, I've got another one in the chamber here. I didn't get too many. I wasn't that hopeful for Carreno Busta. And plus, they're quite strong, these ones. I didn't want to be having too many of these. I'd probably be all over the place if this goes to 3 sets.
Nah, Nadal's just too good for this. It's on clay as well. We were just more excited. We wanted to stream this. We wanted to watch this match on a live watch along for the simple reason we've not seen Rafael Nadal play for a while. It'll be interesting to see how he comes back. But I think them questions have already been answered early on, and I don't know really what we wanted to expect. Already.
Carreno Busta, he's on serve.
No, I've ruled him out already, mate. I've ruled him out. This is This is like men versus boys. This match.
It's on serve in the second set. What are you talking about?
Mate, I don't know. I'm just watching it. I can just see what's happening next here.
Did you not see
what it's building up to?
Did you not see his US Open? It was all like this.
No, it wasn't. He looked a lot more dominant in that.
Oh, I don't know about that. Here you go, Rafa.
I thought he was actually really solid in the US Open, the way he played.
Yeah, he wasn't bad.
A lot of people saying he was quite lucky getting where he got and about his draw and the whole thing with... Granted, he was lucky to beat Djokovic, you can argue, because of the whole default thing. Would he have beaten Djokovic without that? I'd probably say no. But aside from that, the other matches, I don't feel like he was that lucky. I thought he played some really good stuff at times.
He did play some very good stuff. Would he have got past Djokovic without the default? Don't think so.
Nah, no chance, man.
That's the sad thing of a little bit. As much as everybody giving Djokovic a hard time, I know that we all would have preferred to have seen a repeat of Djokovic versus Thiem again in that final, and just to see what Thiem was really made of. Because if it had started like that against Djokovic in the final, guaranteed that would have been straight sets. You're gone. I don't think he would have even had a chance in the third. That's my personal opinion.
Vance has said Rafa's going to mess up our lives with all this drinking those beers, with all these holds to love he keeps doing. He did a break to love earlier.
If anything, he's just making the match shorter, so we don't have to drink as much.
Yeah, you can look at it both ways.
Yeah.
Still some chat about Arsenal in the comments. A lot of people hating on Arsenal. Arsenal, the Europa League FC. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of them myself. I think they're a very average club.
Oh, no. Carreno Busta's just hit it in the net there. And we've got 30 all here on Carreno Busta's serve. And there's all the pressure just being applied.
Yeah.
And you can see it in his face a bit. He just thinking, come on. Can I just get a break here?
Well, I'll be honest, so far this is the best this is the best spell he's had in the match. Like the points he's won have been some good winners. However, he's just made 2 ridiculous mistakes to allow it to go to 30 all.
They're going backhand.
This looks a lot better.
Forehand, and he's forced Nadal into an error.
That was a lot better. To be fair, he's played this game quite well. Aside from, I think it was the 2 unforced errors he's made. It's been pretty solid. Looking a little better.
Vance said it's livers he meant to write. Not live. Right, here we go. Game point, 40-30. He's not giving us any game.
He doesn't want to go to juice here, though. I feel like a juice is deadly.
It's a terrible first serve. It's net cord. And
I'll predict it now, Ben. If this goes to juice, Rafa breaks.
It's an interesting one. You've got all the bettors watching. They've just gone and put a bet on.
I'm going to just look like a mug now.
No, it's
juice. Here we go. What's Rafa? He'll break now. Guarantee it.
He's like the eye of the tiger, isn't it? He just spots the prey looking vulnerable, and then he can pounce.
Yeah, he will pounce now. This is a good opportunity for him.
What has he got? I think he needs the serve out wide to the Rafa backhand, and then just attack the net, get the serve volley done.
If he just needs one of them solid returns he's been doing all match.
He's just getting it straight into the... No, that looks nearly out.
That looked long. I don't know how it managed to come back in.
Oh, good shot there from Carreno Busta. He's gone down the line there. And Rafa's forehand passing shot there.
Ridiculous. What did I say, Ben?
Cross court.
I hope you'll put your bets on. I told you. Rafa's going to break. As soon as he goes juice, he's going to break.
That was part of Rafa of old style. Look at that for a passing shot.
That will make the highlight reel.
He didn't even make it halfway across the net before that shot was past him.
No, that was incredible, that point. I think that's the new best point of the match for me.
That was pretty incredible.
Look at the power he generates from his forehand. It's just rarely see it. The winner speed, 146 kilometers an hour.
Good serve there down the tee by Carreno Busta. They're playing it down the middle right now. They're going mano a mano. Carreno Busta runs round the backhand, and that could be to its detriment because Nadal's finished the volley.
Too good, man. Too good. Rafael Nadal breaks with ease.
Around the backhand. You see him? He opened the whole court up. He opened the whole court up. He literally backpedaled there. He went backpedaled all the way onto his forehand, opened up the whole court, hit a poor forehand. Rafa hit the ball into his forehand corner, and all he was scampered over there, and all he could get back.
You saw where that game just changed. The whole tide changed was from the fact when it was 40-30. Busta then could have had a more composed attacking shot rather than just playing in a very negative, passive way.
And how many people
he messed it up, didn't he?
Won money from your tip there. He did. Probably great. No one. You predicted it.
I don't encourage gambling, guys. It's not good. And Ben, we got a question earlier. What team do you support? I'm assuming they mean football team. I'm a West Ham fan. Not really the best at the moment. It's pretty sad times, to be honest.
And
I don't really want to talk about football too much.
The way I class it as I used to support Manchester United. But I guess
you can't change teams.
No, I'm not changing teams. I just don't really watch football anymore. That's all the thing. I used to watch it when I was, say, a teenager, but since I've been, I don't know, I don't think I've watched football properly. I've watched England. I watched the national team, and I like supporting England. And I love
crazy. I don't understand how you can't watch football. I'm a bit of a sports. I watch my tennis and my football.
I love watching football, but I just don't have time for it. There's no time in the day for, like, if I go and meet my mates, I go to the pub, I watch the football. But I'm not going to go and cry if Man United don't get in the Champions League. I really couldn't.
Well, I'm glad so, mate, because you've been doing a lot of crying recently.
Oh, mate, yeah, literally, it's embarrassing, isn't it? Just all the money in football just pisses me off a little bit. So I don't know. It's just a little bit like I don't really understand it anymore. It's all just become a joke. There's players who...
It has changed a lot, though. There's a lot of mercenaries, isn't there?
And I don't like the VAR thing. I just think it's ruined the game. There's just a lot of stuff like that. The sport hasn't become as good as what it used to be.
Yeah, but anyway, let's move on to the tennis. Yeah. And Rafael Nadal serves now in the second set, 2-1 up the break. Won the first set 6-1, and he's looking impressive. He looks like he's like the Rafa Nadal I was expecting to see today. It's like he's not had 6 months off. He's not played a brilliant. He's just been going through the motions, really. Busta's been no match, really. It's like playing men versus boys. And I don't see any way back for Carreno Busta from here.
No. Literally. Oh, that's
and with that, it's a brilliant forehand winner. Yeah.
Yeah, to reply to Antonio, used to, I think I explained it. They're still always the team I support, but I'm not going to. It's literally, I just don't really watch football anymore. I'll watch the Champions League final, or I'd watch World Cup and support the country, but I don't have time to be watching football day in, day out.
And Jack of Blades, Rafa is a beast. Yeah, I agree.
He is an absolute beast. But Carreno Busta ain't no beauty, I'll tell you that.
All right, let's see what he's got here.
that couldn't have been the title for this live. Oh, he's hit it miles wide there on a forehand, Carreno Busta. Not the best, let's say.
Yeah.
He's looking frustrated, and he's trying to finish points quickly, Carreno Busta.
Mate, do you think he looks frustrated? I feel like he's just going for... I don't think he wants to be there.
Yeah, but he's going for stuff because he just doesn't know the answers anymore. And that's when you know like Rafa's got it.
I'll be honest. He looked like a defeated man as soon as he come out. Do you know when you have a look at someone when they're coming out and they just think you're not going to win here today, mate? I can tell you that straight by your body language, even from his first exchanges. Granted, he's playing Rafael Nadal, but he just doesn't look he just looks very threatened by Nadal, and I think he's just look, he just doesn't look up for it at all. He looks defeated completely.
Checking there's a bit of match fixing, bit of a.
No, it's not match fixing. It's just a case of I think he's probably played against Rafael Nadal a million times over the years. He knows what to expect. It's on clay court. It's Rafa's big return. All eyes are on this match. Rafael Nadal wants to win it more than many. And
is he going to get?
I think he just admitted defeat.
What was that drop shot, Rafa? The worst shot he's played the whole match.
Well, this is a chance for Rafael Nadal to try some new things, to get a feel for the.
I thought he was going to give us a game to love again, but he didn't.
Mate, he's saving us. He's realised, he's tuned into the stream and realised you're a bit drunk, mate. You need to calm down off the beers.
I know I've got another, but it's not the ciders, mate. They're quite strong. I feel that last one. 20 unforced errors, though, from Carreno Busta. Is that right?
I think so, yeah. It went up too quick for me.
Yeah, it's a little bit fast. Carreno Busta, a great winner down the line there. That's better.
Yeah, but it's at 40-30, mate. It doesn't mean anything. If Rafa holds now, that point was in vain.
Even if you're at juice with Rafa, you're not in the driving seat.
That was a good point, though. I must admit, I'll forgive him his dues there.
Yeah, he gets
and Jagger's back. That was quick, mate. Hopefully, you're not missing too much score. We don't want you to ruin your homework over this.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, wide serve there from Rafa. There we go.
This is a big point in the match.
Remember, the main thing, it's not a break unless you...
Consolidate.
Come on, I need to hear it. Oh, it's a double fault from Rafa. First of the match, that one. And now Juice on the Nadal serve. And is Carreno Busta going to start getting a little more confident? Seen a bit of frailty there.
Yeah, also, you've got the head-to-head in their favour. Thanks for that. I'll put it up on the screen.
Yeah, well, it's just like... goes without saying.
Oh, it's not letting me.
Well, it's on there. Yeah, it's on there.
Oh, it is on there. Head-to-head 5-0 in Rafa's favour.
Jagger's subscribing. That's what we like to hear. Cheers, Jagger.
Yeah, welcome, mate.
Here we go. Second serve for Rafael Nadal. Can he get the second serve? It's been pretty good this set. Oh, it's a powerful return here. And a powerful return down the line from Carreno Busta. Now they're playing down the middle. He does these looping shots,
mate,
Rafa.
I've written off Busta, and ever since I've made that comment, he looks a lot better.
Yeah, well, Rafa does these weird looping shots, doesn't he? He puts these big looping topspin.
Yeah, but he's buying himself time. I think he does it when he's in a bit of a tricky situation, as you saw there. It was a brilliant return by Busta. You do that, sort of give yourself more time to get in position.
I think it mixes up the pace, though. I think it's all about that, and it makes Busta go for the shot. And Busta went for the shot, and he missed. And that's what he knows that Busta can miss a shot. He's missed, and there again, missed again.
Yeah, with that he holds 3-1.
There you go.
Complete control so far.
3 games to 1.
And who's that watching on? Is that Feliciano Lopez in the stands? It looked like.
Yeah, it looked like it.
A lot of Spanish there watching, it seems.
Well, the return of Rafael Nadal.
It brings them all out of the paintwork, doesn't it?
Yeah, I was going to say, like, the only reason I was saying it could have been well, I'm obviously joking. It wouldn't actually be match fixing. But do you not think that the Rome Masters will do a lot better if Rafael Nadal remains in the competition? It's in their
What does that have to do with anything?
Is it not in the Rome Masters' best interest for Rafael Nadal to stay in this competition?
Of course it is, but how are they going to influence him staying in?
They won't. They'll influence Carreno Busta.
Oh, don't be stupid, Ben. Get rid of all your stupid theories you've got.
Do you want
there we go, with that double fault, Carreno Busta. That was terrible.
You're looking a little bit tired there, Carreno Busta. How about you take another rest? Don't worry.
No, mate. Don't be stupid.
I'm joking. I'm joking, obviously. I don't think that at all. It's just Rafa makes it look like people have embarrassed themselves.
Yeah, and we're all hoping for, ideally, the ideal final, which would be Rafael Nadal, Novak Djokovic. We'll be doing a live watch along for that as well, if it does happen.
Is that your ideal final?
For me, it is. Yeah.
Oh.
Who would your ideal final be?
You're
You're going to say Musetti, aren't you? But Musetti's going to have to beat Djokovic. I think who's Musetti got next?
Is he up in that end of the draw? Yeah, he is.
He is up that end. Who's he playing next?
He's playing Nishioka. no, not Nishioka, Nishikori.
Yeah, he's playing Nishikori, and then he'll probably play Gal Monfils, right?
Yeah.
And then if he wins that, he'll have Novak Djokovic. So let's just steady on there with this whole Musetti thing. I would just beat
Stan Wawrinka. Well. Stan Wawrinka. Oh, what a winner there by Nadal. Inside out forehand.
And here we go, another 2 break points. And like I said, this game was overweight a long time ago. This match, even.
Who's given Tsitsipas hate there? Oh, it's just an argument in the comments. Apologies. Here we go. Nadal. Oh, it's a great serve out wide.
It was a better serve, that, yeah. I think Nadal wasn't expecting it. He's shaking his head.
Well, that's what we said. I said the out wide serve has been his money serve the whole match.
The thing is, though, Busta's got the ability. Like, he's a brilliant tennis player. I feel like if he played this match with a lot more confidence, it would be a lot closer. He just seems so defeated out there. That was a terrible first serve.
I think Jordan's spotted my ideal final for a Grand Slam, which would be Kyrgios versus Fokina, the battle of the underarm serves.
Maybe Bublik would have to be in there. He does one every match.
Bublik would be in the semis against
a Bublik Kyrgios semi-final. That's what you'd love.
I would like to see that. Use all the Rafa's broken there.
Yeah,
as I'm sure you can probably already have guessed.
Yeah, I don't feel like we need to even keep too much track of the match. Rafael Nadal looks in complete control, just dominating out there, and Busta's got his head in his hands right now.
Yeah, tell us actually in the comments. Always good to know if you're expecting a play-by-play commentary of this match, or if you're actually watching the match and you're just enjoying watching it with us. It's always an interesting thing because we have a lot of people come on. They would like to.
Yeah, it's a good question actually.
They like us to give like a running commentary a lot of the time because there are other people who do a similar thing. We quite like sitting here watching the match and just assuming you guys are watching it with us and we can all have a chat about the match. Like, we all love the tennis. We all love Rafa on the down, watching him cruise around the court. And, well, it's been another dominant performance tonight.
Yeah, there's a few little shots there, which he would add to his highlight reel. It's a very long highlight reel at the moment on clay. Even in Rome, you could just have his Rome highlight reel. It'll be about 20 minutes long.
Well, he's got 9 Rome titles, so it's pretty crazy.
The question on everyone's lips, though, will it be 10? Can he do it?
Well, if he wins this tournament, I think everybody's going to be quaking in their boots going into that French Open.
Yeah. So we've got Jack listening to those playing on the PlayStation. That's good to hear. He's just listening to us while we're updating him on the score. He's probably playing some Fortnite, I'm assuming.
Yeah, you never know. Might be playing, I don't know what tennis games are out there, actually.
No, he's probably playing Fall Guys. Fall Guys is the game that's
that's
playing
true.
at the moment.
Yeah. My mate, actually, well, I say that. He just did some Fall Guys remix. Somebody asked him to play the drums for like a remix of the theme tune.
All right.
I know.
That's quite cool.
Yeah, I know. It was quite a cool little remix.
Didn't your mate work with Tsitsipas as well? Is that the same mate?
I know, that was a different. My other mate, yeah, he was in Monte Carlo with Tsitsipas before the US Open. Yeah, just doing some filming. Tsitsipas, apparently, one of his big passions outside of tennis is like just working with cameras and filming and doing that type of thing. So
he's got the look, though, doesn't he?
Yeah,
the long hair.
Yeah, for sure. And they were both sat in the. Well, he'll probably put the footage out there soon. But there was in the back of just like a truck, which was like an open back truck driving down these Monte Carlo highways, and then they were with their friends who are driving Ferraris and all of these other like fast cars past them. So they're filming all of this super nice cars.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. And with that, Rafael Nadal's made 37 baseline winners compared to Busta's only 20, I believe.
Do you know?
So he's doubled him on the baseline winner count. And that is just what I feel like Rafael Nadal's been doing so well in this match.
Rafa always looks like he's annoyed that Busta's even got him to come out on court. That's how his face looks like. Are you seriously? Is this what I came out for tonight? you got me.
Mate, I said he just looks defeated on there. I don't know why. I don't know why you go out with this attitude. Like, he's such he's a good player, Busta. He needs to come out with a bit more confidence. No point playing tennis like this. It's embarrassing.
That
40 love, and with that, Rafael Nadal's just carving him apart right now. Jagger asks in the comments, "Who's your favourite tennis player?"
Oh, well, we know who yours is. Show your colours.
Who's your favourite tennis player, Ben?
What, of all time or currently playing?
Currently, right now.
Currently playing right now. I don't know. Well, for me, I've always been a massive fan of Federer and his style of play. I've always, I don't know, it's just a single-handed backhand. It just is in the grace around the court. It's just that type of play, which is and plus it's Wimbledon, and I'm just so used to just seeing this amazing thing. And obviously, I think that translates into the other person I was going to say before that, who's not playing anymore, which is Pete Sampras, another 7-time Wimbledon champion. And I just love both their styles of play. They're probably my two favorites.
Yeah. For me, it's probably Rafael Nadal. I just love clay court tournaments a lot more than hard court or grass. And obviously, he has been the greatest on that surface. Don't ask me why I love clay court so much, because I don't actually know why. I just always have from a young age. I think growing up watching on ITV4, there was over in the UK a lot of French Open action, so I used to watch a lot of it, and just sort of grew my passion for the game from watching that. And obviously, the face you'd always see when you turn on Roland Garros is Rafael Nadal.
Yeah, and for the next 10 years, probably still will be.
Yeah, and that was bizarre from Busta. Did you see that? He just kind of gave up.
I don't know what's going on with him right now. He's serving. It's 15-all. If he doesn't buck his ideas up, this is going to be... Oh, he's a good drop shot there, but what's he going to do? Oh, he's managed to get it up.
Yeah, it's a good shot.
Busta's finished it off. He just
30-15. Looks like we're not going to see another breadstick this match.
You never know. I don't put it past him still. He just doesn't look there. He looks absent. His eyes look like there's... I don't know. It's something not going on.
Yeah,
Abu's wanting us to show some footage. I don't think we can show this, mate. It's live sports. There's obviously rights and stuff like that which are going on at the moment. We'll just get the video pulled off YouTube, unfortunately.
Rafa, we're not allowed to do that. We'd love to
finished it off, but
yeah, I say that maybe we might see a breadstick. I don't know why I said we won't. 30-all, there's still obviously a big chance, and Rafa's in the driving seat here. A good question I wanted to actually answer. I don't know where it's gone now. It sort of aligns our two favourite players, which is Federer and Nadal. It's gone now. Oh, here it is from Kieran Follett. Prime Nadal versus Prime Federer. Who would win?
It's such a difficult question, just because you know that Federer. I don't know. It's one of those questions I don't even like to answer. Yeah, it's just like saying.
Let's just see what you guys think. What do you guys think in the comment? Who was the better player, or who is the better player? Prime Rafa or Prime Federer?
I just think it's just not really a realistic question, because there's so many different surfaces. There's so many different.
Yeah, like Jordan just said, what surface? It does depend.
Yeah,
doesn't
exactly.
It? That's like
there's so many different. There's an era. There's different players in different eras. There's different surfaces. There's different players. There's different. And as they're coming through now, and you can say, well, Djokovic is obviously clearly the best player of all of them, but Federer is now nearly 40. Nadal is getting older as well, and you just think, is he beating the best players that they were? And you just don't know. But they're still amazing. They're still. If he wouldn't win it, you'd assume that Federer or Nadal would win.
And quickly, just to cut in, Ben, we're just facing a match point now for Rafael Nadal. The first match point of the match.
Quick. After you said this is not a breadstick.
Oh, yeah, it's not a breadstick, and it looks like it could well be one. Second serve here for Carreno Busta.
Yep. Nadal's attacked it into the backhand side, and it's into the net. And we've got
game, set, match.
If you're French and you're watching, you're probably ecstatic because we've had 2 baguettes in one match.
Yeah, exactly that. And Michael makes a good point. Busta will never be the same after losing the semi-final of the US Open from 2 sets up. I'm not sure if that was the reason why he lost today. I think he just come in. Well, he's playing Rafael Nadal on clay for a start, and I think you can't really. Well, it's just leaps and bounds. That one player's elite and the other's not that great, really.
Crazy,
so,
isn't it? Just the levels. The
level is just complete levels apart, isn't it? And it was just so evident here. Buster's so quick to get off the court as well. Yeah. In fact, it's probably best if he didn't even turn up. Looking at that display, I think it was pretty poor and a bit embarrassing, really, for him because he's a good player, and I feel like he should have gave a bit more of a fight. Whether it is to do with his mental side of the game and whether he's feeling a bit low on confidence, well, it could well be that. But for me, regardless, you need to do a little bit more in these matches. It's a Masters 1000 tournament, and that was just poor.
Yeah. We got people saying in their comments that they don't want Djokovic to take over Nadal and Fed in Grand Slams. This is the only thing, though. With all of these, it's all subjective. Because if this is one thing I've been thinking about a lot. If Federer, Nadal, Djokovic, they're all going to retire at one point. Yeah. We know they're all going to retire. It's just a thing that's going to happen. Everybody's going to retire at one point in their career. When they retire, what happens if there's only one amazing player suddenly comes out of all of the tennis players that are playing right now? What happens if that one tennis player wins every single Grand Slam for the next 10 years and wins suddenly 40 Grand Slams, let's say, and one player won all of it? Are they considered the greatest of all time?
Well, look at the women's tour. Would you not say Serena Williams kind of did that?
Yeah, but I'm saying there was
people to sort of battle her at times. You had what was her name? Obviously Azarenka, who's coming back to some crazy form right now. Sharapova, Kvitova.
Yeah, but this is why the debate is stupid, in a way, is because if he was to come back, well, if there was a new player to play and win 40 Grand Slams, there'd still be the Nadal, Federer, and Djokovic fans out there saying, you didn't beat Nadal, Federer, or Djokovic, so you're not the greatest of all time. Well, that's like saying McEnroe's not the greatest of all time because he couldn't beat Federer. Well, he never got a bloody chance, did he?
Yeah, but still, though, Ben, let's be honest. Yeah, he's not the greatest of all time. The greatest of all time will be them 3 players, in my opinion.
Well, the reason for that is
Ben, come on, the level of tennis we've seen from them 3, they've all been pushing each other on. It's just been ridiculously high. It's so exciting to see.
I'm a person that believes that sport evolves. And I think that every time there is a new breed of player or a new fighter or a new football team that is the best football team, or is it, they always get better each time because everybody improves. The game improves and everybody has to get better with it. So always the game is evolving. And the next Grand Slam champion that is able to hold 10, 15 Grand Slams, they will ultimately be playing players better than Federer, Nadal, Djokovic on a weekly basis. And that's what I mean. All the players will gradually get better. And in like 100 years' time, all of the players will be better than Nadal, Federer, and Djokovic. Because that's what you have to be. They say you can't be
like someone says, sport does evolve. And that is a good point. Basically what you're saying. But a good one by Jordan is, imagine if Borg didn't retire at 26. He could be the GOAT that those 3 would be chasing.
as well, 31.
Yeah, both fairly young. If you look at the way, but that is to do with the way the sport's evolved, to do with physiotherapy, diet, technology. It's enabled players to play for a lot longer and manage the conditions a lot better. But yeah, brilliant analysis there, Ben. They enjoyed that, so good work.
That's why I'm here.
He's not just a pretty face, guys.
I'll take this flag down now.
But anyway, thanks for that. We had, I think at one point we had about 70 people watching live. So that's brilliant. If you're new to the channel, please help us out and subscribe. We're trying to grow the subscriber count as much as possible.
Hit that button there.
yeah, like the video too, and we'll see you soon. I think the next time we'll be doing a live stream probably will be for the final.
I think we might do it. Well, let's see who makes the semi-final first. If we get Massetti or someone through to the semi-final, mate, we're doing the semi-final.
Yeah, I guess so. If we see like a Massetti getting to later stages, we'll have to do that one for sure.
Oh, mate.
But just stay tuned to the channel really and see and find out what we're doing. Thanks for all your comments. It's been really good talking to you guys. And last thing to say is probably Vamos Rafael Nadal.